Hello, friends, and welcome back. This is going to be the new series, the one that is starting for War Cells. I didn't get a single comment or anything telling me what faction I should try first, so I've just decided I'll do the Nords. This is the campaign and not the sandbox.
Fire!
Because surely the campaign is different. I didn't actually
Raise
check
the
out the campaign or
ladders!
anything. I actually didn't really look up a whole lot to do with it, so I could be surprised when I actually play.
To ladders!
Don't want him to be too big, but big. Gonna go ahead and keep that mustache and beard. I feel like people normally go redhead or blonde for Vikings, so I'm gonna be going brown. They were brown-haired Vikings. Yeah, alright, there we go. I'm not actually gonna really edit his face too much because it's not that bad. Whoa. Alright, there we go. And now since we are Viking slash Nords here, I'm just gonna do either shipwrights or sailors. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna be sailors. I could predict the weather. I worked as a deckhand. And I raided on a ship. Probably just gonna go the good old defeat an enemy. Hey, dang, why am my brother shorter than me? We threw up makeshift. Standing on business. Brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here is your character. Continue if you are ready or go back. Alright, Futhar? No. Scoring. This stick drift. Hackbard. Alright, that's actually not that bad. Come on now. Stick drift is so bad. Dude, I am... Whoa. There we go. That's all I needed. Alright, let's get it.
Brother, it's been 3 days now we've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch
Is the
them.
campaign
How
any
are we going to
different? I
rescue our
thought we were
brother and
supposed to be
sister?
getting like
Are we up
sold
for a
or...
fight? This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush up on our skills. The practice could come. Are you sure about that? All right. One of our things.
I thought the War Cells had a whole different campaign. Wait, why'd I hit that? I didn't mean to. So it's the same story? I thought it was supposed to be different. Well, since we're Vikings, gonna be just looking for something that looks Norse. I wish they kind of gave a little bit more Norse banners on here. Cause like, yeah, these look good, but there's not too many options, and like, they're good, but not good. That's why I'd just be going down to this like Norse like Celtic snowflake right here. Oh, swap colors. Just gonna go ahead and rock the same color and banner of that video I did the other day. Make it bigger. His left arm, he lifts his arm in salute and disappears from a view. A few days ago, you were a family of 6. Now you are alone, and you realize that despite your courage and determination, you and your brother may never see each other again. However, you are not left long in your solitude. As you make the final preparations to set out, a young boy staggers into your camp. Why? Once he regains his breath, he tells you that a small group of bandits raided his village and seized the headman as a hostage. The villagers saw you riding through the countryside and thought you might be able to help. Alright, this is different. My bad. I just needed to chill. Wait. Throughout your travels, you overheard hushed conversations about a new menace, a pirate confederacy terrorizing the coast of Calridia. These northern corsairs have built a reputation for trading in captives from bandits and raiders such as the ones who attacked your family. We got a slime. Do you want to go to Ostisian? Is how you would say that. Now to try to pick up your sister's trail and embark on a hunt across the seas of Caridia. Take me now, boy. I go to the port. Well, actually, before I do, I know this. I mean, I love that they start giving the Gambison at the beginning, but I feel like I might need something better. Or at least a helmet. I guess I'll be rocking this. You're strolling through Ostian streets when you hear raised voices coming from a side alley. You turn to look and see 3 rough-looking men. Accosting an older man in a cloak, his gaze shifts quickly from one to the other, and his body is tense, as though he is going to spring into action. You sense a fight is about to start. Let's get in it. You can't move with your character. Yeah, no.
Listen, you lot, I'm in a bit of a hurry. If I give you a penny each, will you stop pestering me,
You're Gunnar of Lagshofen, aren't you? We've got a message from the Sea Hounds for you.
Uh-huh.
You've got a message from those curs. Out with it, then. What's your message?
The message is that you will die, you damn fool!
And how should I die, then? Of old age? While you 3 work up the courage to attack a wizened graybeard? Go on. You've delivered your message. Now scamper off.
We'll send you down to the Pale One's hungry holes right now. Kill him, boys!
And now it's bringing the hope. No. Come on, boy, just die. My stick
Blood
drift had gotten
and
so
hurts.
bad. I
Oh,
wonder if someone dropped my controller
I
when
think
I was
I'm all right,
gone.
though. Thank you. I am Gunnar of Lagsholt, from the Nordvig lands.
It didn't look good.
I've come to this port seeking warriors and a ship. These men we fought were allies of a pirate gang who called themselves the Sea Hounds. They have been raiding and slaving along the Nordvig's shores, and I intend to go to war with them.
Alright, well, that sounds pretty alright. Kind of noble-ish.
The Sea Hounds and I have history, and nowadays they hate my guts as fiercely as I hate theirs. Somebody must have sent word of my whereabouts to their local friends, as these lowlifes had a mind to do me in. Again, you have my thanks for evening the odds.
Did you say slave raids? My brother and sister?
I know what it's like to lose family to slavers. If you're still searching, look to the Sea Hounds. They've got their hands in most of the slaving that happens along these coasts.
Who are these sea hounds?
It's hard to believe now, but they were once my brothers in arms. Years ago, we fought side by side in the last great rebellion in the north. Most of the clans and many freemen like myself refused to bow to Volbjörn the Usurper, as he was then called. But Volbjörn knew how to speak to men's desires. He won over the bigger clans with promises of land and silver. And when summer came and he brought a fleet to give us battle, he had with him so many longships that their sails covered the horizon. We still
That's a lot of
fought them,
boats.
of course, but the numbers were too many to beat. They dishonor what we fought for. I'm no stranger to battle. I'll kill when I must. But they murder for pleasure, thinking the All-Father rewards bloodthirst. He wants warriors, not hounds. I mean to gather up some of my kin and friends to go against the Sea Hounds. Just a few days ago, I ran into an old comrade of mine here in Ostikan. He is called
that's how you say that, is
He
Ostikan?
happens to own a fast
Alright.
ship. He promised to help me capture a Sea Hound ship and put together a crew. So, I'm going to make you a proposal. Perhaps you'd like to come with us. I can't guarantee you will find your kin, but I can promise a
there's a
good fight.
chance.
And if we win, a bit of fine loot.
I'll join them.
You can find Purig in the tavern and introduce yourself. I should go get myself cleaned up and get ready to travel.
Yeah, I mean, you got blood all over you. So he's at a tavern, yep. Gotta find this man, talk to him. Where's this man? Ah, of course, just look.
Aye?
He's the only guy wearing
So,
armor,
who are you then?
besides him. A
A
fight,
fight, you say?
Uh-huh.
Gunnar a new one, huh? He's alive? Well, good for you two. Gunnar is a tough old goat and rather hard to kill. I shall have to ask him about it when I get the chance, so... Yes, I agreed to help him in his little feud with the Sea Hounds. For all time's sake. I've got my ship and men ready to sail. If you're indeed of a mind to go with us, I'm happy to take you. But I've only got room for you. So if you've got any traveling companions, you'll need to leave them in this port.
I mean, I don't have anyone with me.
I'm sure you'll be back soon to rejoin them, safe and sound.
Alright, very well.
Come down to the ship with me then. Wind and tide are with us, and I won't tarry long.
Alright. They're probably supposed to be speech here, but let me tell you what has befallen me since we last I had been trying to gather warriors to help us fight the Sea Hounds. I was lucky to find one very capable and brave soul who came to my help when they ambushed me in an alley. This warrior has a sister who was enslaved along the coast and agreed to join me in my hunt in the hope of learning more about her whereabouts. I had planned to sail out of Ostrakan when our old comrade Purig. I considered myself very fortunate to have found him. He was a warrior with a ship who shared my hatred of the Sea Hounds, ready to sail with me. But I had to misjudge him. He was instead the lowest form of traitor, a man whose feigned commerce concealed a contempt for all that we value. The first night of the open sea, we were woken up by Purig's men holding knives to our throat. Purig had struck a deal with the Sea Hound, and he intended to hand me over to them to be tortured and killed. Oh, this motherfucker. He was always ambitious and seemed eager to win favor with the imagined to be new power. Alright, so he betrayed us? Did he die? A 2 in his hand. What? Cargo incels? That's crazy. I'm not jumping ship into the ocean. We're about to make that escape, huh? Oh, this could be our new boat.
The chain is loose. It's now or never. Get up and strike them down.
Strike them down with what? Break free. Oh, that's what I'm trying to hit him with. I got a chain. I'm glad that they were supposed to be drunk.
Now, help us get these chains off, huh?
There we go, man. Let's get out of here. Y'all gonna be my first crewmate?
Well done. That's twice now you've gotten me out of a bad spot.
Yes, sir. Well, normally I'd say we put as much distance between us and Purig as quickly as we can, but those merchants are still out there, floundering in the waves. We can't leave them there. I can't get the sail to take the steering oar. Let's see if we can get them out of the water. Oh, alright. For a Viking, you have quite the morals. Let's save those men then. Oh. Yeah. I was like, oh, why ain't they going? Yeah, which one should I go to first? Yeah, I'm gonna go to this one first, it's closer. Try switching between them by pressing... Oh.
Can you see those poor lads thrashing in the water over there?
I like this one more.
Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard.
There we go. Climb aboard, boys. Wait, can they actually do that if they get knocked in the water?
There's 2 more of them over there. Let's go fish them out.
As you say. Try to save my family, just ended up being taken captive too. The luck that my family has, huh? This shit's kind of rinky, but it'll do for a moment. Alright, let's get these last two men.
Right. Now, let's slow down so they can climb aboard.
Oh. There they are. We got a whole crew.
Oh, thank you. Heaven be praised.
Yes, indeed.
We thought we'd escape the arrows, only to be drowned by the waves. Heaven protect us all.
Think nothing of it, lads. You've done the same for us, one sailor for another.
Are you sure
So,
about that?
look, lads, Urig is still around, but I suspect he's overladen and undermanned. I doubt he can find us before nightfall, which is good because I don't think we can outfight him. By my... So look, lads, Urig is still around, but I suspect he's overladen and undermanned. I doubt he can find us before nightfall, which is good because I don't think we can outfight him. By my reckoning, we're still not far from Ostikon. So, row,
Why'd you repeat yourself, my boy?
for Ostikon and safety.
Alright, let's go. Dang, those waves are looking crazy over there. Let's head back to it. Well, at least this guy's seeming pretty cool. I wonder if you could actually just have him in your party.
Well, I sent off my letter, and I spoke to some men from my homeland who have just arrived. They are sick of Sea Hound raids and ready to join us in our hunt. I'm afraid we cannot take your own companions, however. There's not enough room on the ship, and my men aren't willing to trust their lives to any other vessel in these northern seas. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon, but we have a bit of time.
Who are these allies, and who are you writing your letter?
The ones with us now are farmers from the island of Bainland, near my village at Laxor. They are good men and well motivated. That
Well, you
coast
said the
has
same thing
suffered
about
greatly
Purig,
at
but...
the hands of the Sea Hounds, but they are not warriors who live for battle. The letter, though, was addressed to one of my very old friends, Bjolgur of Agelting. When he left the rebellion, he chose neither peace nor banditry. He chose instead to join the Skolderhuda, the Shield Brothers. Rather than fight for a king, he said he would fight for whoever pays him. A king may turn out to be unworthy of his warrior's valor, but gold is never unworthy. I do not pretend that I see eye to eye with Bjolgur on all things, but he, like me, prefers to match his skill against other warriors, and he has kin in Vineland. He will not come immediately, as he must take permission from his brotherhood. But when he does come, we will be very glad of his help.
I hope so.
I recommend you make ready to sail again soon, but we have a bit of time. I suppose I have time for an old war story or two, if you're truly of a mind to hear. As I told you, we fought together against old King Volbjörn. Many of us were from Vineland and other parts of the Nordvig, where even the Jarls tread lightly. A man who called himself our king. Well, we weren't having any of that. We didn't call ourselves the Sea Hounds back then, but we flew the Dog's Head banner to show our loyalty to each other and to our cause.
Alright.
We fought, but we lost in a great battle in Valvik Bay. I and 100 other captives were led before Volbjörn, and the king ordered his men to take our heads.
Oh, you're not dead now.
A dozen or so were killed before me, so I had time to think up something to say. As they held me down to receive the blow, I told Volbjörn that it was a good thing I'd eaten not long ago, so I could let him know directly from the High Hall what sort of feast they'd prepared for him there. thought he'd order me cut open or flayed. But instead, Volbjorn laughed and told me that he liked my metal. He'd spare my life and the lives of the rest of my comrades, so long as I swore an oath not to take up arms against him again.
Alright, I mean, from your one joke was pretty generous.
Feet, and men paying the land tax or serving in his armies were of more value to him than corpses. If I swore, 100 of my comrades could return to their families. So, I swore.
I mean, you kind of did the right thing there, bud.
Some of our number never showed up at the battle, however. I can imagine how it went for them after that. Mocked in taverns or in scraps of songs sung by children.
Yeah, why that dude look at me like that?
Forgiving of those who throw away their good name. Their old life where they were feared rather than scorned must have seemed much sweeter in comparison. That north isn't. I recommend you make ready to sail again soon.
Why did he turn on you?
I do not know for sure. If I had ever knowingly given him insult, I never would have sailed on his ship.
Well, yeah.
A true warrior, to my mind, knows his own mettle. He does not need others to remind him of his honor. He knows that sometimes in war you suffer bad luck. Your ship arrived late. You were carried away in the rush of a rout. You were defeated by a king with
Why is that dude
forces
staring it down?
greater than your own. Other men, on the other hand, crave glory. They must hear the cheers of townsfolk and wear gilded armor given to them by kings. They must be envied by other men. And if they aren't, they may hear a little voice in their head telling them that they can steal this glory, that they can slay the weak and take their wealth and buy the respect that they crave. That voice spoke to Purig. He gave into it, and it twisted his heart into something truly dark. He is a husk of a man filled only with ambition and wounded pride, all concealed beneath a fair face and a friendly laugh. I recommend you make ready to say... Well, I do not think we will have to go very far to start our hunt. A pair of ships have been patrolling off our coast, robbing passing fishermen.
I got some things to do on shore real quick.
Very well.
I mean, getting taken captive and most of my money took and all that did not help my pockets. Just gonna hire some of these real quick. Trade. Get a little bit more grain. Gotta make some money. Hopefully there'll be... Oh, there is bandits here. Alright. Nah, come on, fight me. Alright, man, let's just... Whoa, whoa.
Attack!
I'll go hard and kill them. Oh, Viking. I don't ride horses. For combat. Get off my map. Huh? Oh wait, that must be my own. There we go. Yeah, we did it, man. Alright, that's surely gonna get us some decent. Mm. Not too decent, but it'll do. I know all this. That. Gonna go ahead and hit this. Belt Swain, hit it with this. Ship upgrades, make that cheaper. Probably should have said repairs, but alright. I am gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you liked the video and join me on my next one. I'll see y'all there.